Donte Collins is an American slam performance poet. Known for his spoken word poetry, he is a Minnesota spoken word finalist and the co-founder and co-director of No Projection, a group of 4 brothers aiming to use spoken word as an inspirational tool. Donte performs all over the Twin Cities, including at Walker Arts Center, Orchestra Hall, Pillsbury House Theatre, and Penumbra Theatre. He is currently the highest-ranked youth poet in the Twin Cities and will compete in the 2013 International Spoken Word Competitive Brave New Voices. Donte is a junior at Community of Peace Academy in St. Paul. Please welcome Donte Collins.
I should have updated that bio. Yeah, so I competed in Brave New Voices in August, and it was amazing. Yeah, so I was writing when Mayo was performing because I was trying to create an erasure, and that is when you take text and you kind of you choose lines from what you hear and you write it down and try to make another poem from it. So I'll share that, and then I'll just share the pieces that I got. So, search after Mayo. 1,000 questions. Child, search, books, speak something. Destiny doesn't breathe. Destiny found God. God found me. I was nothing. God was beneath my feet. The past loved me. Coffins are lost here. Treasure, she has love. Nothing, she has me. This first poem is the poem that's in the St Paul Almanac, and it's called Old Durando, and it's just a dedication to the neighborhood. We were Ferris wheel watchers, firefly fighters, dollar store cap gun robbers, cops and Sunday creased collars, private school scholars. Giving the church basket the dollars our mother slipped into our pocket seconds before. And we held doors for our elders and snuck to receive communion even though our tongues hadn't reached its stage of holy. Water guns weren't allowed in our homes, but balloons were, so we soaked our summers in battleship, bottle-watered sip through naive 9-year-old lips, horizon, sunset sitting on JJ Hill, waiting for those street lamps to call us home before our mothers did. And when she slept, we ditched our screen doors, danced in rain, rinsed out our grass stains, and became the night's nickname. They called us kids. We called ourselves bigger than most things our size, sneaking girls beneath the playground slide. First kisses were a lot like gut laughter. Everything was funnier when you weren't supposed to smile. They told us to mind our manners, fold our fingers, crisscross applesauce for dinner. Did you wash your hands before dishing them greens? Did you help your mother pick them greens? We were scab knees and bubblegum fiends, all coked up on Mike and Ike's and now and laters. Eat some for now and save some for later sounded a lot like a metaphor for childhood, for the way we grew up through adversity and anniversaries of street signs and jazz parades. I guess before they built that freeway, there was a colony of houses lined up like heritage on an auction block about to meet their God. The largest black community in St. Paul was cut down, like it hadn't deserved the land it slept on for so long, like it hadn't raised its children under corner store stories, front porches, and grandma's front lawn. I bet if they knew we hid beneath the bridges they built, they would tear those down too. They would tell us kids to grow up like high-rises to minority roofs. We were minorities proof that if you raise your fireflies in the heart of the dark, they will earn their light in the form of a spark, in the form of a million matches attempting to set flame the desert until every grain is a diamond worth giving a name. So they called us kids. We called ourselves the reason this neighborhood lives, the reason you can clear your throat and conscious and enjoy the right to breathe. Our pigment permanent in cement silhouettes so our street lamps never have to leave. We were our front door keys, our tattered shoes and collard greens. Our mothers awoke us at dawn, told us to walk down the block to Golden Time, given enough money for a coffee and a Krispy Kreme. And if I remember to bring 4 creams, 4 sugars of stir, my mother, would always blow me a wink. One that meant the top of the world, or at least the Ferris wheel peak. Thank you. This is the highest.
No, it'll go a little higher.
Okay. Okay, this is the last poem, and it's called Mother Moon, and I have never performed this outside. Actually, I have, but not at night, so this is cool. Yeah, it's my favorite poem. Yeah. Mother Moon she is, fingernail clipped, draped from the tip of God's graceful hands, hanging loudly on that silent night she is. Cookie cutter mother she never was. Pine floor sweet smells did not streetlight her smiles, didn't steal her heart. That floor better be shining God's name before you eat. She is a Christmas of calls and carry gifts under 12-inch trees and trust that we don't peek or please for more. She is more, she is wax that leaked from buffers, bending backs to polished floors. Her mother raised her on. She raised us on, raises us on. The love she has left, she is cut from her family portrait, pennied into ashtrays. Long before me, she was girl. Before mother, she was girl. Before divorce, she was girl. Dressed in dreams, dressed in the night that seemed so close to her, she was me. Raised with 9 brothers and sisters, in a home too small to smile in a home too big to try to keep silence in, with a mother trying her best to love all 9 at once. She was a girl, dress and dreams, as innocent as the communion that melted on her tongue. She was raised with pots and pans, hairpins, hot combs, and gardened hands as black as the skin of her Bible. Her mother, her Bible, her brothers now rivals, her sisters now silenced. She sits in a home of bricks and bottled love ready to explode as light. She is building after burn. She is a wintered road of silk children, yet has no stretch marks to claim their name. She is our name, snatched from mouths not fit to speak. Its grace, its glory gave us the glory she craved to have. She is my mother. She is metal kitchen tables, missing lights from ceiling fans. Slow cooked greens give those bricks their smell on Sunday Junes. They seep from wounds, they bleed from wounds. She is her mother's cane. Her mother kissed God on the cheek before entering his gates. I know how I know the way my mother's lips formed a kiss to forgive her pain the night she grew her wings, found her halo tangled in hairs of gray, and gave her love to my mother to pour onto us. She is trying, I know, by the way she mops the floors, locks the doors, and keeps her kisses for special occasions like Christmas. That baked a generation of homemade hugs that can teach your heart to fall in love. She is love. Think words like life, like light but dim, not dark, like moon, like mother, mother moon. She is fingernail clipped, draped from the tip of God's graceful hands, hanging loudly on that silent night. She is. Thank you.